guys? Welcome back to our podcast. This is The Guide to a Black Female. My name is Shaquilla Danielle.
I'm Denisha Sierra.
And I'm Phaedra Elise.
And today's topic is, how do you guys feel about the minimum wage going up to $15 for everyone? Like for all states. Is it good? Is it bad? Like, what are your...
It depends on, honestly, where you're living at. Because I could see, somewhere like New York having $15 an hour, whereas, somewhere, down here in South Carolina, our cost of living is not that expensive compared to New York. So I just feel like it should go with the cost of living. Which
15 is what we got. 15 is our minimum wage now, and that's not enough. We need way more than that here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it should be the same across the board. Which it probably is gonna be, but they need to go off the cost of living because the cost of living is only going up. So I agree with going up on it, but the cost of living is only gonna get higher, and how are you going to live off $15 an hour in New York and in the South? I mean, you can do a lot with $15 an hour in the South, but honestly, down here, it's where are y'all working at to be paying these bills? Because nothing's adding up.
For me, I mean, if they're gonna raise it, I don't care because I care in the sense of course, I want people to be able to afford their rent, cars, stuff like that. But if it's raised to $15 an hour, that's fine and dandy. But I need my cut. You know what I mean? Because
What you mean?
I need my raise as well.
It doesn't happen like that. You know, that's how companies, because I would say from South Carolina perspective, you know how South Carolina minimum wage is $7.25. $7.25. And then companies like TJ Maxx, I think they start off with $9.50, $10. Hobby Lobby was $15, and McDonald's is $9, and Zaxby's is $9. Certain places do $9. Okay, well, you know how some people, maybe they've been working there for 10 years, etc., 5 or 10 years, and so maybe they did start off at $7.25, and then they moved their way up to maybe $9.50. So when they did a company raise to $9, people were coming in at $9, and they're sitting there with $9.50, looking like a fool.
See, the one thing though, and this is just based off the years that I've been with my job, they're really good about that. So because when I started at Verizon, I was making, I want to say $13 or whatever. Then they did a cost of living.
You don't work that way up, honey.
Anywho, so yeah, I started at $13, and then they did a cost of living raise, and it went up to $15, and then we get raises every year depending on our performance and stuff like that. So if the law or whatever is passed for $15 minimum wage, then I have belief that Verizon will skyrocket all their employees. Definitely.
Yeah, because at those places, because I used to work at TJ's, so yeah, they got we got a raise, but it wasn't it still was this person can come in this high. I feel like it should be if minimum wage is $7.25, right, and then it goes to $15. That's a half a jump. So I feel like their employees that was making maybe $15 needs to get that half a jump too, because that's basically that's what you said they deserve, you know? But people don't do that. And so that's why it's especially here in New York City, 15 is not enough. And they know it's not enough for the simple fact that you want everybody to get 15. Then what the heck?
To be honest, I don't even think 15 is a lot here. Just because, no, hear me out. Just because I make 21 an hour, and I still like, not that I live like check to check, but like the cost of living as far as like apartments here and stuff is astronomical. Like, where y'all working at?
It
I
depends
don't understand
on you,
where they
It
work.
depends on you, boo, and where you want to live. Because you can, now you know where you can go if you're more affordable.
But okay, but everybody, but I feel like,
We're not trying to go. We're not trying to go there.
You can
because I feel like because I'm trying to make it I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say without me trying to sound bougie. Okay,
I know what you're trying to say.
You bougie.
But I know what you're trying to say. I do. I do think that I don't have a problem with the minimum wage going up, but I think that they just need to make a realization, like, if you're going to give people in southern states, in places like Colorado too, not even just southern states, places where the cost of living isn't high, $15 an hour, then here, we need minimum wage to be 25.
But
30.
I honestly think they need to lower the cost of living, just because there's no way that, especially down here in like the apartments, which of course like there's no way that apartment could be built in the fucking 70s, 60s, and y'all charging $1,200 for it. Like
that's classic. That's historical. I mean,
Girl, if you don't get with them people that built that
vintage, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Vintage?
No, it's historic. It's historic. Like, it's like people want that.
No, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. The only reason why people get that is because
I want the classic hardwood floors.
No, classic apartments don't have that.
They
classic apartments have carpet.
For $600, you get a cardboard box, and that's
my apartment is a classic. I have carpet. The renovated ones are the ones with the hardwood floors.
No, I'm talking about real hardwood floors. The original. But I mean, I get what you're saying though, because I have looked, I've told y'all several times, like the cost of living for everyone is going up. I mean, I just bought eggs today. The shit was $7. I said, ooh.
Let them people know what type of eggs you buy now.
It don't matter. They still was high. I'm like, it needs to be more reasonably priced. Like, groceries is so expensive.
I'm about to plant me a garden.
Honey, I was thinking about that. I was like, okay, let me get this avocado and I'm gonna start making my own, because at this point, prices are just going up. So with them raising minimum wage, it's still not them like actually finding the root of the problem, which is them.
Yeah, but I feel like, because food, food is definitely high, but it's just the living portion for me. Like, I just don't, like, you cannot tell me, like, to live, and it's like everybody doesn't want a roommate either. So it's like, to live in most of these places, you have to have a roommate, and like that's like,
welcome to the city, baby.
And that's just too much. Like, rent should not be, especially down here, rent should not be $2,000 some, and our minimum wage is $7. Like that don't even make sense.
Make it make sense. Yeah, that's true.
It makes no sense at all. Like,
it's really getting out of pocket. Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes I be looking like Shaquilla, like, what y'all doing to afford this? Cause let me in the loop.
Because that's just basically saying that you can tell people are literally living paycheck to fucking paycheck. Yeah. It's even that, borrowing money from Peter, taking money from Peter to pay John. Like, it don't make sense.
It is giving from Paul.
And then y'all get mad, and then the government get mad when people be applying for the PPP loans that they ain't got no fucking business for, when y'all making it so hard for us to live.
The business is living. The business
like, honey, I swear to God, I swear to God, if I was not scared to go to federal prison, I would have applied for that damn PPP loan. I promise you. Because I don't even want that much. Like, and I really am trying to use it for my business purposes. But listen, like,
honey, the government gonna say you don't really want that much, honey. We just gave you 14 for you, 14 for your child, 12 this time, 600 this time.
And it still ain't enough. And it still ain't enough.
Abuse.
It's
Like, I
still
don't
enough.
want the money. I just want you to cut my expensive. Like, go down on rent, go down on groceries, like go down on all this stuff, and then I can do what I need to do. Like, don't give me this one-time check. Fix the problem. And that's with the prices and the cost of living that's too high. Like, people can't afford to live this way. I don't care what people
are
say.
greedy though. Like, people just want money for themselves. So if it ain't gonna make the money, they're not going.
That's what's killing me, because like they trying to say by the little what is it called, you know, when you file your taxes, the bracket. Like, I don't care what bracket y'all put me in, I'm poor. I'm poor. My taxes need to be filed as a poor person. Like, y'all taking all these taxes out for what? No,
Exactly.
Money.
Exactly. And my checks, and like I said, because I make pretty good money to live in the South. However, here's the thing. I get, because my car insurance comes out of my check, which car insurance in itself too fucking high. Health insurance comes out of my check.
That's why I like the city, because like the car insurance, like, it's, I know people still have cars and stuff here and that's their expense, but I don't got a problem with the train, because this car insurance be high, especially in full coverage. I don't plan on getting into a wreck, so I'm just paying extra money for what?
Right. Because if I don't even care for insurance. I don't even need the liability either. If I wreck my car tomorrow, let it be. You know what I mean?
And then it's not like you're gonna get the amount of your car anyway.
Exactly.
So it's just like, what I'm gonna do with this?
Right.
You're not gonna give me my same car.
Exactly.
Like, dang. If my car gone tomorrow, it's just gone. I mean, what can I do about it? Like, that shit be blowing me. I feel like insurance should only let me not go into that, because I don't know about that. But
what was you
I feel
gonna
like
say?
you definitely should be able to choose if you want insurance or not. Like, if you don't want it, you just don't want it. Yeah. And then, like, so if I didn't have insurance and me and Quila got in a wreck and she had insurance, then her insurance should cover herself. I mean, and then in my case, I just wouldn't have a car.
You'll be shit out of luck. That makes perfect sense.
Like, oh well, like, it's just a money
like
scheme.
It should be my choice. Like, if I don't care about my car, then why are you making me care about my car?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the same thing about home insurance too. Like renter's insurance. Like, damn, if I don't care about this furniture, why y'all care about it? God damn. Like, leave me alone.
And then car tax. What do you mean? Car taxes. I pay a month on this car. What are you, car taxes?
No, car taxes, house taxes, all of that is stupid after you've already purchased the full amount of it. Why, if I done paid it off, I still owe you taxes on what I paid for? Like, make it make sense.
Like, I should just,
like, you're paying the state.
Fuck the state.
But you know, you're supposed to file your taxes and stuff on your tax return, like when you're doing your taxes.
Oh, really?
Yes. You're supposed. Yes, it does. You're supposed to file that.
Where?
Which line that song? Because when TurboTax,
let me pull it out here.
TurboTax ain't never ask me that question.
Please show me what page to turn to.
Is that for like if you're self-employed though?
No, you just file on your taxes. There's so many things you can. That's a different episode, but there's so many things you can file on your taxes. There is. Okay. So it's just all about information. Like, you don't have to pay so much money back if you know what you're doing. So that's what I hate to talk about this man, but that's the thing about Trump. Like, if you know how to scheme, it's not even scheming the government. If you utilize your resources, then you can make it do what it do. But if this year, I'm not gonna lie, I had a poor mindset. I just wanted it over. The pandemic was fucking with my mind. Everything was going on, moving, blah blah blah. I was just like, fuck it, just get the shit out my face. I don't like, but usually I do try to be more mindful with my taxes.
I'm just saying, TurboTax ain't asking no questions about that.
They bring everything else front and center.
They ain't asked me nothing about that at all.
And then I want to put my business out there, but I purchased a lot from the Goodwill, and so you can use that as a tax write-off too. Well, not purchase, donate. I donate a lot to the Goodwill. You can use that too.
Mm.
I mean, it's just a lot that you can use, but that still don't take away from them lowering the cost of living, because even with those loopholes, the cost of living is still high, and I can't get around that.
Yeah. That's why it's my main goal to, and then I just realized this is just jumping, but I didn't know the Biden's first home owner thing. I didn't know that was for first generational, so I don't even fucking qualify for it. Ain't that some shit? That is so stupid. You say
like,
what?
That's like first generation for a college grant.
Stupid.
I mean, you can still qualify for other loans.
Yeah, FHA, I know, but hell, I wanted that.
You know, there's other ones, but I think that was mostly for. Okay, so it's probably for certain people, but I would just say for my mindset of hoping a better future for people that have generational curses and wanting to like break the generational curses. I know that's not what the loan was intended for, but that's just my mindset of like what I think it should be used for people.
I got general curses as well. I mean, just because my mama bought a house, what does that mean?
Then you can buy one too. They got other loans, for you.
Listen, a girl out here trying to have a house too, okay?
And you can get one.
Not if I ain't got no money.
You can get one. There's other resources that you can look up. I'm not gonna give out any information because I don't know the information that I say is 100% correct, but there is resources out there for you to start a loan. Because I am amazed every day by how many people and the different types of people that qualify for a home.
Yeah. Because I'll be watching a lot of first home buyer stuff on TikTok, but I don't know. Yeah, TikTok is the gym for like people to, just, what's something that should be illegal, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like you learn a lot from TikTok. Like I swear, like
I don't think so. Like I feel like, I don't know, I don't have TikTok, but the way my mindset is for social media, and that's not with TikTok, that's any platform. That's why I watch a lot of podcasts, or I have some books too, because I feel like they censor stuff. So with them censoring stuff, what you hear is what they want you to hear. So the information, it could be good, sure, but the information isn't like the information that you really truly need.
Yeah, I get
because they censor so much stuff. So if it's something really informative, then I feel like you wouldn't know it.
I'll say this because the only thing with TikTok, and I'm pretty sure Shaquilla knows this as well, like you can come across something that's very informative and you go back to your likes and that shit is gone.
Oh, well, see, that's what I mean.
Like, I be liking stuff all the time. I be like, I know I like that.
But see, for me to retain something, I have to listen to it over and over. So if it's gone, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, it's best to like save the videos when you first come across it, but I don't be thinking about it. I just be double tapping it. Honey.
Yeah, they do take a lot of stuff down on TikTok, but they do take a lot of true stuff down on TikTok too.
Yeah.
So you can't always go off of them taking videos down because they try to shield you from the truth, really, honestly. Really. So, like, there's a lot of people out there spreading like false knowledge and it like blows up. So
that's a fact too.
That's interesting to me.
No, honey. You get somebody black on there talking about black rights, boom, video down. Video down all the time.
I mean, I can't just say it's just for black rights, so because I've seen white people getting their stuff taken down, and they were like speaking on some shit too. I just think
Speaking on black rights.
the government just don't like people speaking on stuff, you know. So I mean, which I get it on a government aspect, you know, but since I'm a consumer, you know, it's hard out here for the little people.
Power, baby. The more we know, the more we can protect ourselves.
100%. That's my motto, and I'm sticking to it.
Period. Well, all right then. So
I was literally sipping this tea to like finish it off.
Wondering when you gonna finish your goal.
And I was gonna be like, all right, guys, thank you.
Tickle her pink.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.